Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and a crystal-clear river, there lived two souls whose love transcended time itself. Their names were Elena and Victor, and their story was one of endless love. Elena, with her radiant smile and golden hair that danced in the sunlight, was the daughter of the village blacksmith. Victor, a strong and gentle young man with eyes as deep as the ocean, was the son of the village baker. From the moment their eyes first met across the village square, their hearts were inexplicably drawn to each other. As the seasons changed and years passed, Elena and Victor's love blossomed into something truly extraordinary. They spent countless hours walking hand in hand along the riverbanks, their laughter mingling with the song of the birds. Their love was like the river itself, flowing steadily and unwaveringly, and it seemed as though nothing could ever tear them apart. But life, as it often does, had other plans. A war swept across their land, and Victor was called to serve in the king's army. The two lovers clung to each other, their hearts heavy with the uncertainty of what lay ahead. Before he left, Victor gave Elena a small, silver locket in the shape of a heart, vowing to return to her no matter what. Years passed, and Elena's heart ached with every day that Victor was away. She would sit by the river, clutching the heart-shaped locket, and whispering his name into the wind, hoping that somehow, her love would find its way to him on the battlefield. Victor, on the other side, carried Elena's memory with him every day. He fought valiantly for his kingdom, always driven by the thought of reuniting with his beloved Elena. As he faced the perils of war, the locket around his neck gave him strength and hope. Time seemed to stretch endlessly, and the village changed. The once flourishing community had dwindled, and the river's flow had shifted its course. But one thing remained constant: Elena's unwavering love for Victor. One fateful day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over the village, a weary and battle-worn Victor returned. His heart pounded with anticipation as he made his way to the river, where he had last seen Elena so many years ago. There, beneath the same oak tree where they had once carved their initials, he found her. She was still as radiant as ever, though the years had etched lines of wisdom on her face. In her hands, she clutched the same heart-shaped locket that had bound them together all those years. Without a word, they embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Their love, as deep and enduring as the river that flowed beside them, had withstood the test of time and the trials of life. In that moment, they knew that their love was truly endless. As they held each other under the fading light of the setting sun, the village seemed to come alive once more. The river, too, changed its course, as if nature itself celebrated the reunion of these two kindred souls. And so, Elena and Victor's love story continued, an eternal flame that would burn brightly for all time, reminding the world that true love knows no bounds and can conquer even the most daunting challenges.